Hi there, I'm Alphonse and we're back, as you can see, on counting the days until Control Resonant. And we are continuing our hunt for the manuscript pages on Alan Wake 1. And we are gonna continue that right now. Today we have the final pages of episode 2, hopefully. Hopefully we will be able to finish episode 2 on this one. And get the final pages of the episode. And la 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 la. This one is laying on the ground behind a log on the rocky edge overlooking the mill. Behind a log on the rocky edge overlooking the mill. Well, that doesn't sound good. Behind a log on the rocky edge. Okay. We're about to get to the bear trap area also. Yep. I think this one is around here. Is it that one? That's a bear trap. Overlooking the mill. Rocky edge overlooking the mill. Okay, let's follow the rocky edge. Not step on any bear traps. Behind a log on the rocky edge. Another bear trap. Another bear trap. Oh, there. Manuscript page. Behind the log on the rocky edge overlooking the mill. Neat. Batteries and everything. Okay, sorry, need to check again. Lying on the ground at the entrance of the hut. There will be another hut as well and a safe haven after defeating a few foes. Do not drop the cliff just yet. Couple of huts do not drop the cliff. Well, this is not cliff dropping, and they did mention a couple of huts and a safe haven. So when we find that, we will have it. Make it through the woods, yeah, you say so. Yeah, nah. Wow. No. No, thank you. No, 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 no.
What the hell?
Ouch. Asshole. Keep running. Do not drop the cliff, they said. Safe haven and a couple of... I'm following the marker. The marker is not helping me at all. Is this the hut they were mentioning? Okay, get it started. Oh boy. Okay, safe haven. Oh boy, sorry. Ba, 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 ba. Laying on the ground at the entrance of the hut, there will be another hut as well and a safe haven after defeating a few foes. Is it this hut or is it another one? I think it might be a hut before this one. Nope, right there. Never mind. If I... Yep, that's the one. Hunting rifle. It will be slightly better than the... Yeah, nah. Fuck you. Yeah, get back into the shadows, asshole. Trying to get me when I'm right there. Okay. Laying on a bag outside a balcony. This balcony is halfway up the watermill. Okay, so we can continue to the watermill. And this is the cliff they mentioned not to drop, or you would be too late. Oh look, a plane. I think the plane is not the way to go. Yeah, the plane might not be the way to go. Oops. Not what I was looking for. That's the one that I was looking for. Okay. Pick a flare? All that for a single fucking flare? Oh, 2 flares. Fun. Oh, let's follow the thing.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Oh, this is the one they mentioned that you didn't have to drop until you were ready, you got the page. Ouch. Jesus, can you stop throwing axes at me? At least... Where the fuck is the way to the thing? Keep running, idiot, keep running. Drop a flare. Ouch. Fuck you all, fuck you all, fuck you all. Oh boy. Sorry, that was too much. I am not a big... This is gonna be awful on Nightmare. At least the Nightmare page on this difficulty doesn't seem to be on this episode doesn't seem to be super awful. Okay, on a bag halfway through the mill on a balcony. That's light. I'm assuming this is the balcony. And this is the bag. Yep. Yep, it is. Okay. Kick it. Ouch. My leg! Hey, ammo. Oh, I'm full of ammo. Never mind. My leg! That was so close. If I jumped, I could have gotten. Okay. Pile of bags jumping across the elevator thingy. Top of the closed chest inside the storage barn above the old mill. You will have to jump on the chest and crates to get it. Wow, that sucks. Is it this one? Is it in here? Because this is the way out of the mill. It's not on the way out of the mill. It is probably downstairs. Not on top of here. Not on top of there. Okay, let me read that again. On top of a closed chest on a storage barn above the mill. Okay, so later. Above the mill. The way they word it, it seems that you are still on the mill. When I think it's more after the meal, you will be on that one. That storage barn above the meal, but darkness wears her face. And this one will require you to start jumping on boxes and things to get to it. If Alan wants to, collaborate. There you are. Oh, that's the exit. Again, if Alan wants to collaborate, because platforming is not his forte. Ooh, more hunting rifle. Okay. Ground next to the trash can by the entrance of the restaurant. Okay. Laying on the ground in front of the jackknife big rig, which is blocking the tunnel. Tech knife, big freak. I have a vague idea of where they are saying. But god, that's gonna be... Oh, I know which one is it. Oh, wow, that one sucks. The one we have to get, not the next one, but the one after. That one's awful. Yeah, not dealing with that noise. Have fun, fuckers. Okay. Oh boy. Campgrounds, okay. And reload the revolver, but you're gonna use the rifle.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Two fucking rifle shots, Jesus. Oh, that guy is stanky. Campgrounds. If Alan wants to reload, that would be extremely cool of him.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Cool. It's funny how much we complain about Alan, you know, as a character, because he's a heavily flawed character. As not flawed as in poorly written, quite the opposite, but flawed as a person. But it's funny how much we complain about Alan as a character. For one of the few characters in a horror story that understands he's in a horror story. Which is something that we ask of characters constantly, for them to know, hey, please notice that you're in a horror story. Please,
I
please
still had to reach
know
Barry
that you're in a
again,
horror story.
but at least I was out of the woods.
And people most of the time don't know they are on horror stories. And it's funny how much we do complain about Alan for being one of the few, if not the only character in a horror story that knows that he's in a horror story.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Thank you for, you know, proving my point. Good try. Not letting you stab me. Hey, would you look at that? It's a truck. Okay, the next one is by a tunnel entrance on a jackknife truck. Not the one. Tunnel entrance, jackknife truck. Close to the end of the road, if I remember correctly, they said. Wrong way. God, this is blurry as shit. Jackknife truck. Please reconnect the controller. Please don't tell me you ran out of battery. Or is it doing the same thing as... Okay, still has some battery. I think it's doing... Nope, ran out of battery. Well, this is it. Leaving this one here because I don't have batteries on the controller and I cannot continue it. So, yep, I will run around the house and see if we have batteries that we can use on this and hopefully continue on the next one. But this one has to end here. I am so sorry. I hope you enjoyed your time with Alan Wake on counting the days until Control Resonant. And I hope I will see you on the next one by the end of the month. Or if you don't want to wait, well, you can find them all on Patreon. You can find the next one on Patreon right now if you don't want to wait. If you want to know how the episode ends, or if I find the batteries before, going crazy. Because, God, it's been a lot. This thing is killing me. But yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye 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 bye. See ya.